Chapter 1. Board Recruitment Planning. If there's one thing I want you to take away right now, it's this. Planning isn't just a nice-to-have in board recruitment. It's the absolute cornerstone of your success. It's the difference between hoping the right people magically appear and strategically building the powerhouse team your mission deserves. Think about it. Have you ever felt that sinking feeling when a board meeting ends and you realize nothing truly moved forward? Or the frustration of having board members who are present in body but not in spirit, or who simply don't have the skills you desperately need? That often comes down to a lack of planning up front. It's easy to fall into the trap of just wanting to fill seats, especially when you're juggling 1,000 other things. But reactive recruitment, just grabbing anyone who says yes, can cost you dearly in wasted time, misaligned efforts, and ultimately a board that hinders rather than helps. But here's the good news. A little focused planning now will save you immense headaches later and set you on a direct path to a board that truly elevates your nonprofit. So, take a deep breath. This isn't about creating a 100-page document. This is about smart, focused thinking that leads to decisive action. So, how do we approach this? I want you to think like a coach. Building a championship team. Imagine an NBA coach prepping for a championship run. They don't just grab a random group of athletes and hope for the best, right? They meticulously assess what the team needs. They define specific roles, they pinpoint talent gaps, and then they strategically recruit players who can fill those gaps and execute the game plan. That's exactly the mindset we're bringing to your board recruitment. Your goal is to ensure every player on your board isn't just a placeholder, but a vital contributor who helps you win for your mission. So the first big question you need to answer in your planning is, what kind of board do you actually need right now? Boards aren't one-size-fits-all. Are you in the early startup phase where you need a hands-on working board, folks who will roll up their sleeves and help with day-to-day implementation until you can hire staff? Or are you more established and need an advisory board that focuses on high-level strategic guidance, fundraising muscle, and opening doors? Be honest about where you are and what your most pressing needs are. Clearly defining this role will shape every decision you make from here on out. Once you're clear on the type of board, it's time for our first core strategy. Strategy 1. Create your board needs snapshot. Pinpoint your gaps. This isn't a complicated audit. It's a quick, honest look at what your current board, if you have one, has, and more importantly, what it's missing. Think about these key areas. Essential skills and expertise. What are the top 3 skills your board currently lacks but urgently needs? Is it financial wizardry, legal know-how, marketing genius, fundraising prowess, tech savvy, or specific knowledge about the community you serve? Jot down those top 3 skills now. Key networks and connections. What specific communities, industries, or influential circles do you need better access to? Corporate connections? Philanthropic networks? Grassroots community leaders? Government contacts? Where do you need to build bridges? Diverse perspectives. This is crucial. A board that looks and thinks the same way will have blind spots. Whose voices are missing? Think about age, race, ethnicity, gender, lived experience relevant to your mission, and even geographic representation if that's important for your work. Diversity isn't just a buzzword. It leads to richer discussions, smarter decisions, and more innovative solutions. Whose perspective would truly strengthen your decision-making? Future focus. Look ahead 1 to 3 years. What big strategic initiatives are on the horizon? A capital campaign? A major program expansion? What new expertise will your board require to navigate that future successfully? Don't overthink it. This is about identifying your most critical needs right now and for the near future. This snapshot is your treasure map for finding the right people. Now that you know your gaps, let's move to Strategy 2. Sketch your ideal candidate profiles. Go beyond generic. Based on the needs you just identified, you're going to create 1 to 3 brief ideal candidate personas. Instead of a vague job description, you're painting a picture of the types of individuals who would be game changers for your board. For each persona, let's call them the financial guru, the community connector, or the fundraising dynamo, ask yourself, what are the top 2 to 3 skills or qualities we absolutely need from this type of person? Why would they be passionate about our mission? What's the hook for them? Beyond their skills, what unique energy or perspective would they bring to the team? New ideas? A vast network? Unwavering optimism? You're not looking for mythical unicorns who tick every single box. You're looking for real people who can fill specific, identified needs. Sketching these profiles makes your search incredibly targeted and helps you articulate exactly who you're looking for. It also helps you start thinking about where you might find these individuals, but more on that in a later step. Next up, Strategy 3. Define your recruitment goals and a realistic timeline. Your game plan. A plan without goals is just a wish. Let's get specific. Grab a pen or open a new note and fill in these blanks. We aim to recruit these new board members in X month. Our target start date for these new members is fill in the date. Referring back to our needs snapshot and ideal candidate profiles, our top 3 recruitment priorities are: the person or committee leading this recruitment charge will be fill in the name. Be realistic with your timeline. Good recruitment takes time, but having clear goals and deadlines keeps everyone focused and accountable. Okay, you know who you need and when. Now for a crucial piece often overlooked. Strategy 4. Know your offer. Why should they join your board? Recruitment is a two-way street. These are talented, busy people you're asking to volunteer their precious time and expertise. You need to be crystal clear on your value proposition. What's in it for them? Brainstorm a quick list. Why is serving on your board a compelling opportunity? Is it the chance to make a tangible, measurable impact on a cause they care about? Is it an opportunity to use their professional skills in a deeply meaningful way? Will they connect with a passionate, inspiring community of fellow board members and staff? Are there opportunities for personal or professional growth and leadership? Can you genuinely offer a well-run organization where their time will be respected and their contributions valued? Be honest here, but aim for this. Being able to articulate this offer clearly and passionately is essential when you start talking to potential candidates. And finally, a quick practical point. Strategy 5. Do a quick budget check. While much of board recruitment relies on volunteer effort and your existing networks, there might be some small costs. Think about advertising open positions on specific platforms, though many are free for nonprofits. Hosting a simple informational coffee or virtual meet and greet. The cost of background checks, which we'll cover in detail later. Printing onboarding materials. You don't need a massive budget, but having a small, realistic one helps avoid surprises and ensures you can follow through professionally. So, there you have it, your roadmap for board recruitment planning. By defining your board's role, pinpointing your needs, profiling your ideal candidates, setting clear goals, and knowing your offer, you're moving from guesswork to a powerful, intentional strategy. You're laying the foundation not just for filling seats, but for building a truly transformative leadership team. This planning phase is so critical that I want to make it as easy as possible for you to put it all into action. In the resources accompanying this book, and in the app we've designed, you'll find a board recruitment planning form. This template will walk you through each of these strategic questions, helping you capture your thoughts and create a clear, actionable plan tailored specifically to your nonprofit. Take the time to do this planning work. It will be the single most important investment you make in your board recruitment journey. Up next, we'll talk about getting your recruitment materials and team ready for action.